This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Yeah, terrific college basketball game. Was neat to be a part of it. I had to take off my suit because there's a rip in it because I'm waving at the crowd, which is not really my lane. But I thought it was a phenomenal college basketball game. Hats off to Stetson. I thought they did a really good job, especially the first half, of making it hard for us. And once we got the lead, once we broke through, I think we relaxed a little bit and started playing a little bit more efficiently on the offensive end.
The crowd really came alive there in the second half. How important was that to kind of turning the tide there?
Yeah, great home court advantage. Honestly, it reminded me of some of the JPJ days when I was assistant at UVA and how loud that place gets. It was definitely an assist from Flames Nation.
Cuff's shooting hasn't been on point these last few games, but that steal, run out, layup helped turn the tide. It seems like defensively he's still been as good as he's been all year. And how big has his play been on the defensive end, even when his offense has been struggling, that he can shut down Rob Perry for most of the game and help this team get to a win?
I don't worry about Elijah Cuffey and what he doesn't contribute offensively because he's an elite defender. Similarly to where Lavelle Cabell was last year, only Cuff's probably a little bigger, a little stronger, but he's a career 38+% three-point shooter. It's going to eventually break through. Who knows when? But the way, like, he's a +8 tonight. He's our highest plus on the plus minus. The way he plays really energizes our group, and his commitment to that end is infectious.
Caleb's known for his offensive game, but he draws a charge there in the final seconds. How important was that, and what does that say about him, and what do you mean to this team?
Is he known for his offensive game? Is that another way of saying he's not a very good defender? Okay. Because I've told him that once or twice before. But his maturation as a complete player is phenomenal. Like, if you go back towards the end of the season last year when we started playing really well, Caleb's defensive presence really elevated our ability to get beat, and he made some big plays on both ends of the floor. He's Player of the Year for a reason, and we're really happy that he's wearing a Liberty jersey.
What about the matchup with Lipscomb again? Seeing them for a third time this year, and saw them 3 times last year. I mean, what have these battles been like?
Well, whoever it was going to be a really good opponent. North Florida had a terrific season, and I hope they continue to play because they've got a phenomenal group of seniors, and I really like Matt. But Lenny Acuff is a terrific coach, and I'm not surprised. We lived firsthand their offensive prowess, and they're a very underrated defensive team. So I think it's the third year in a row they've played in a championship game in the conference, and same with us. So I'm not sure how much of an advantage it is. I think our advantage is we're playing in the Vines for the last time. So hopefully that crowd will be worth a few more points like they were tonight.
Shot clock, one more shot clock. A number of times where they had possessions which went deep into the shot clock. How much of that was your defense and wanting them to have to earn it, and also allowing that to influence the pace of the game?
At Virginia, the fans start to stand when it gets 10 seconds or less, and there's just a level of commitment that our players have owned to be a really tough defensive team. So the later in the clock it gets, the harder it is to finish the play, and our guys take a lot of pride in that. So I like it when we force tough shots.